We went on a date. I thought the date was going well. He picked me up. We had a nice dinner. He dropped me home and he was like, "Oh, I will call you when I get home." Well, till today, we're in 2021. He never called. I was ghosted. And talk about being hurt. Yes, I was. And hello, all. Welcome to Life with Amma the Chick. It's definitely been a while. I've had some life things going on. I was sick. I traveled for vacation with my family to Germany. And I've also had like this nasty cough that just didn't go away. But anyway, here am I today, and I will be getting into story time in this video. So let's get into it. And what are we talking about today? You know, the quest to look for a life partner, to find someone you could share your life with. It's not that easy. Most people have it really easy. Someone would see them, get interested in them. Most people could have had relationships from college. But, someone like me, from my personal experience, I was in school for so long and I had a failed relationship. And then I was like, okay, so how do I put myself out there to meet new people? And trust me, it is not easy. So let's talk about my experiences dating as a Nigerian in New York or in the United States. I just think I look real good. So, just no makeup on, fresh face, some lip gloss, and I'm doing this video. So in all natural state. So if you're trying to put yourself out there, especially when you're so busy, you're Nigerian and you don't really know how to meet people, let me tell you, all options are on the table. So I am here to help a sister out. And I'm going to just detail my journey on finding Mr. Right and hoping that, I find someone to share my life with. So what was the first thing I tried? I tried online dating. I tried Match.com. I actually tried Match.com twice. I actually paid twice. So I figured out, you have to invest in love, right? So here we are. My friend and I, we signed up for Match.com. I don't know, I want to say like around 2013, 2014. And I tried it because one of my college friends who I work with in undergrad, she tried Match.com, and within 3 months she met her man. She's Caucasian. But she met the guy, they were really serious, and in a year they were married. So I told my friend, why shouldn't we try this? Why wouldn't this work for, black girls or Nigerian girls? Of course, I get on Match.com, and it was tons and tons of Caucasian people. And then when you find the African Americans, they went on Nigerians. I was specifically looking for Nigerians, and it wasn't that successful. And yeah, I wasted my money. And after 3 months, I gave up. I closed the account. The second time I tried it, I can't really remember, but I tried it again, and it was the same outcome. The other online dating website I tried OkCupid. Actually, on OkCupid.com, I was successful. I tried OkCupid, I want to say 2012. I'm not giving like a chronological sequence on my dating. I'm just telling you all that I've tried to, put myself out there, because I was always trying to put myself out there in between relationships and just trying to mingle and search. So I tried OkCupid. I did meet a Nigerian Igbo guy. We went on a date. I thought the date was going well. He picked me up. We had a nice dinner. He dropped me home, and he was like, "Oh, I will call you when I get home." Well, till today, we're in 2021. He never called. I was ghosted. And talk about being hurt. Yes, I was. And if you've never been ghosted, well, lucky you. Because if you have been ghosted, then you understand like the pain and the confusion that comes from it, because you'll think, I really connected with this person, and he was like calling me Ami. Even though I hate that, I detest Ami. When people call me Ami, please call me Ama. And I took all of that. I took all that nonsense. I took all that nonsense Ami, only for him to ghost me. But anyway, we move. My dating platform I tried was Tinder. I would not talk too much about Tinder because Tinder was so horrible. I had to write an article about it, and I sent it to Bella Naija. I mean, those of Nigerians, it's a very big Nigerian blog. My experiences were that bad that I was very annoyed and frustrated with the whole dating scene that I had to write about it. So just follow this hyperlink I'm going to put here, either on the screen or in the bio, and you could read about my Tinder experiences. But that wasn't good either. But I tried Tinder. And wait, let me just say this. I have a friend of mine who tried Tinder and it worked for her, and she's actually married to the guy. So Tinder actually worked for some people, and she only tried Tinder after I had written about it. So like I said, look at that. Look how you're constantly wanting to put yourself out there. You are going to be brave to toughen it out and see what's out there for you. I definitely went to Umuibo Unite. I went to Umuibo Unite for the first time in 2011. I went with one of my cousins in Maryland. They were holding the UIU then in Maryland. And that was actually, it wasn't a great experience. Everybody was kind of cliquey. No one really wanted to mingle. So I was like, how old was I? I had just graduated with my undergraduate degree. And it wasn't like I was looking for anything, but then, you're still like, okay, you want to see what's out there. And my cousin was much more older, and I know that definitely she was looking for something. But it wasn't a great experience for her or for me. I just found the whole thing being very clingy, and nobody wanted to mix up, even when you try to introduce yourself to people. I tried Umuibo Unite again, I want to say 2015, but I didn't go for the whole conference. I think I went for one night, the closing night. I actually just went for fun because a lot of people I knew were just going for that after party. But you still go, you dressed your best, you have your makeup, you look good, and you go. And I didn't meet anybody in UIU. Well, UIU stands for Umuibo Unite. But of course, I've read some Bella Naija wedding articles where people met at Umuibo Unite and they're married till today. As online dating, you got to think to yourself, how other ways would you be creative? Well, any spot or any chance or any occasion is a time to be on the lookout. So I know that I've definitely been on my A game on my flight to Nigeria. Hair done, weaves done, a little bit of makeup, because let me tell you, when you are on that, I actually met a guy on I think we flew from Europe to Nigeria, and we exchanged numbers. I mean, it didn't work out eventually. I mean, we're still like cool friends now, but we met on our way to Nigeria. So that is an option. So when you're traveling, don't be in your, what's that head tie thing, the turban or hairnet, looking like someone back feeling funky. You have to come representing. You have to look representable, because you could definitely meet. I mean, if you have read a lot of Bella Naija stories, you will know that people have met at airport terminals, and that's how they got married. So don't miss that opportunity when you're flying to Nigeria to look good and be on the lookout. Close to graduating from my doctorate, This was, I want to say, 2014, 2015. I mean, even though I had other things to do in Nigeria, it was an opportunity because I told myself, I'm going to go to Nigeria. I'm going to hit up my friends in Lagos. I want to visit Lagos. I want to, survey the area because I don't know who I may meet. You have all these things they talk about, the IJGBs, which stands for I just got back. So you have people like you coming home for the Christmas break. And to me, I was looking forward to that too as an opportunity because I don't know who I'm going to meet in some Lagos club, some Lagos, eatery place. And so going to Nigeria was an option to try and mingle and search and see if there is anything there for me. So don't count it out. Yes, you're going to spend that money, you're going to buy that ticket, and you're going to go. And sometimes you come back empty-handed, and that's okay. Sometimes you may make connections on Facebook. You have a couple of people that you're talking to that is in Nigeria, and it gives you an opportunity to see them and see what they are like, to get a feel out of them, to even know if it is worth anything. So yes, going to Nigeria is an option, and I definitely took that option too. In my this is very funny, but I would add this on the list. Going to the Nigerian embassy. That is an option. And I swear, it wasn't, it's not something I intentionally was doing. Oh, I'm going to the Nigerian embassy to look for guys or who will be interested in me. But when you're going there, do look representable, look okay, look nice. You just never know who would take your number or who you would run into or who you would exchange numbers with. So that's on the list if you're single and searching, because those are the areas that you could meet people. And I mean, of course, you have the Nigerian parties, the conventions with your parents and things like that where you can meet people too. But I definitely didn't do those. I'm only talking about the ones that I thought about intentionally. And last but not the least, LinkedIn made it to the list. Hold up, I know you're going to say, what? LinkedIn? Really? LinkedIn is for professional people. Oh yes, it's for professional people, but listen, have you that professional photo taken? In my case, it wasn't really a professional photo. I swear, it was a selfie, but I looked good. I thought I looked good. It was a selfie, and I put it was my LinkedIn profile. I was like, I have to look representable. I did go on LinkedIn. I would just randomly search people, randomly search various occupations. I would look through like friends and look at their connections to see who is a suitable bachelor. And it's all of guesswork. Like I literally will look up people on LinkedIn and find them on Facebook and try to snoop around. My other job is being an unofficial FBI agent. So I was on LinkedIn searching. And honestly, let's just say my husband found me on LinkedIn. And a little bit of the summary of how it happened was he added me on LinkedIn. I got a friend request or whatever. I don't know what they call it on LinkedIn, but I got a request from him, a connection request. And it said Samuel Omu wants to add you to his network. I accepted it. I was like, ooh, he looks good. Handsome. He's a nurse. Greater New York City area. Check. All right. So I accepted him. And honestly, at this point in the game, when you're in the dating world, you have to just not get caught up on formalities anymore. You can't get caught up on who reaches out first. I definitely took some bold measures. I mean, I have said hi first. If a guy takes my number and we exchange numbers, I don't mind sending that text. I didn't play by the rules anymore. So when he added me on LinkedIn, I honestly just wrote him back in the most unprofessional way anybody can write on LinkedIn. I wrote him and I said, hello, handsome nurse. And he responded, hi, beautiful. And the next thing I wrote was, if you're interested in talking, give me a call. And I left my number. And he said, I will call. And he called me the next morning. And when I say rest is history, the rest is history. And why was that very triggering for him, or why was he so interested? Because he has never seen such boldness. He has never seen such character. To him, that was a turn on. That was attractive. I mean, to some other people, it would be like, oh, she's desperate. Oh, she's that. People will categorize you, and that is okay. That is very okay, because you are not for everyone. There is someone for you, and all I'm saying is be bold, take chances, be out there, and use any means available to you at your disposal to get what you want. If it does bring you happiness, go for it and do it. All right, guys, that's the end of my dating story slash ways to meet people as your singletons are out there looking and searching.